Hi guys, it's Cassie Reyes, IBCLC. Thank you so much for being here. In this video, I am going to bring you a bunch of information on how to introduce a bottle to a baby who is being exclusively breastfed. And really introducing a bottle to a baby is all about timing. And sometimes we have to introduce a bottle sooner than we had anticipated when challenges arise, if there's a medical necessity to give the baby more milk earlier on. And all of those things are completely normal, and these tips still apply to that situation. When everything is going well with breastfeeding or chest feeding, what we want to do is introduce a bottle. A good window for introducing a bottle is between 4 to 6 weeks old. And that's because after 6 weeks, it can be harder to get a baby to accept a bottle just because the reflexes for sucking start to change around that age. So 4 to 6 weeks is the best window. If you do miss that window, it can be helpful to try a couple different bottles if your baby's refusing. Work with an IBCLC to help you figure out which nipple might be best for your baby. When you do start introducing a bottle in that 4 to 6 week window, you don't have to offer a bottle at every single feeding, and you don't have to offer a bottle even every single day. You can introduce it slowly here and there to have them practice their bottle skills, maybe one bottle every other day. You can try having another caregiver give the bottle to the baby, but you also want to think about using paced bottle feeding. We want to think about using slow flow nipples. We want to reduce the stress that the baby might feel from having a fast flow nipple and getting overwhelmed with the flow. No matter how many bottles or what bottle says that it's the most breast-like or the most similar to nursing, the mechanics of using a nipple are very different than how a baby gets milk directly from the parent. So slow flow is going to help slow things down, and then we're also going to use paced bottle feeding to slow things down for that baby. Paced bottle feeding just means that instead of tipping the bottle upright like this, which uses gravity and the flow is going to be faster, we're going to tip the bottle horizontally. It's okay if the nipple isn't completely full of milk. Despite what you may have heard or seen, it's okay to have a little bit of air in the nipple. This isn't going to cause your baby to be more gassy or colicky. Letting the baby suck when they're interested, not forcing them to eat. Giving them frequent breaks, so tipping that bottle down or taking it away every couple of minutes to make sure that they're still hungry, because a baby will suck down an entire bottle very quickly. We want to make sure we're giving them those breaks and letting them pause and making sure that they're self-initiating a suck and that they are in fact still hungry while we're offering that bottle. If your baby is bottle refusing, maybe you waited beyond that 4 to 6 week window and you're having a hard time getting your baby to accept a bottle, try changing which nipple you're using. If you're having questions about this or having extended difficulties in finding a bottle or a nipple that work for your baby, you can always reach out to a lactation consultant. We are trained in working with bottles and supplementation as well. So if you need help picking an ideal nipple for your baby, definitely reach out to someone to help you. And then another trick that you can try is to let the baby suck on the nipple with no milk in the bottle, or even take that nipple right out of the bottle and just let them play around with this. Let them play with it, touch it, suck on it, lick it, play with it in their mouth like a toy, so that they can get accustomed to the feeling of the nipple in their mouth and what it feels like to suck on this material in this shape without the stress and the pressure of that fast milk flow behind it. So giving them some time to just get accustomed to the idea of having this different thing in their mouth. All right, so hopefully those tips are helpful to you. Remember, if you want more tips like this, subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And I'm also going to leave a link down below for a free resource for the first 1 to 5 days of lactation. So go ahead and grab that down below, especially if you're in the beginning stages of your lactation journey. And there's also a link to sign up for virtual visits with me if you're needing a little extra support with any of this. All right, guys, remember, don't quit on your worst day. I will see you all soon. Bye.